Guys, what's good, man? I gotta go to Summit real quick. I bought this other part that I'm gonna use on my stroker small block forward build in the future. So this part, I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. I'm just gonna show you when I get it and explain to you why I got it and why I got that one specifically. Not necessarily the brand, but there are different types of what I'm buying. What I am going to do is check back in with you guys when I get there, man. All right, guys, so I will give you a hint about the part that I bought. So when I say this, though, it's probably going to be a dead giveaway, but it is what it is. So what I'm buying, it goes on the bottom end of a small block, and it's a part of the oiling system. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm sure that was a dead giveaway. All right, that's gonna be it. Like I said, man, I'll check back in when I get there. All right, man, we made it. Finally here. Donna, Georgia. Summit Racing. Guys, I got the part right here, man. So I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. I'm gonna go on and open it up. As you can see, it's by Seal Power, because Seal Power makes good stuff, contrary to a popular belief. Let me pull this out, man. This thing is kind of heavy. I don't know why it's so heavy, but okay. Look, there's an oil pump. I don't know if you all can really see it or not. I'll pull it out the bag, actually. So I'm not driving anything right now. So let me pull it out the bag real quick. All right, here it is. It's a Seal Power high volume pump. I'll be using this on my small block. And there was a specific reason why I chose the high volume one, you know, versus a standard volume. But it is standard pressure because I don't think that's needed for my build. Let the windows up. I don't think that's needed for my build. But what I'll do is I'll either just explain in the office when I get back home, or I can explain outside, you know, when I'm not driving and, you know, everything. So, but yeah, man, that's what I got. Oil pump from Seal Power. The part number is 224-41128. This thing is a little heavier than the ones I usually get. And it's probably because it's high volume. I usually don't get high volume. But with what I'm building, I think it'll be better for the build. So that'll be it, man. So I'll check back in with you all when I get ready to explain why I got it. All right, guys. So got the oil pump right here. I just want to finish explaining why I got it. So let me take it out the box first. Okay. So not only did it come with an oil pump, but it came with this drive shaft, basically. So I'm probably not gonna use it. I think I'm actually gonna go with an ARP drive shaft for the oil pump. But anyway, take it out the bag and get you guys a closer look, because when I was in the car, I really didn't get a good look like I wanted to. So all right, so this is it right here. It's for a small block 4 M68 HV for high volume, and there's a number on the back. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, this is what it looks like up close. Now, this thing is a whole lot heavier than the ones that I usually run. So But besides that, this thing it is a bit taller than the standard volume. But yeah, that is the close-up look. It's by Seal Power. And it looks like very identical to the Melon. And anyway, but yeah, I think this thing was like 60 something dollars, if I recall correctly. But yeah. All right, so why am I going with this? A high volume instead of standard volume. This pump is still standard pressure, but it's just high volume. Now, one of the main things is that most likely in a stroker application, well, not just the stroker application, but if you're running something with a larger oil pan that's gonna hold a larger capacity oil weight, then most likely you're gonna have to run a high volume pump anyways. So usually on the small block Fords, you have a PSI of around 50, 55 PSI. And so they say that a rule of thumb is to have 10 PSI per 1,000 RPMs that you would turn. So I think this thing right here will give me between 60 to 80 something PSI. And so I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be transparent. This motor I'm building, I wanna see it turn 6,500 RPMs. I know when I get around 7,000, I'm pushing the limit. If, you know, just consistently turning 7,000 RPMs, I'm really, you know, at a limits right there. Now, I know these 302 motors, they turn RPMs like nothing. So I know this engine is probably gonna be capable of turning 7,500 RPM, but that's not what I want to do. I want it to last, and I want to have all of the parts that'll work correctly. So anyway, about 60 pounds of pressure, 6,500 RPM. So this is where I want to be. So some people probably wonder, like, well, are you not worried about it sucking the oil pan dry? Well, when I thought about that, I was like, that's kind of impossible for any engine to do, pretty much, because if you're running just any application, let's say you have an engine with a 7-quart oil pan, and let's just say that's the oil pan right there, and this is the engine. This will be the carburetor, whatever. Anyway, you get what I'm drawing here. It's ugly. I can draw for real, but I'm just trying to do a demonstration right now. Anyway, 7-quart oil pan, high volume oil pump. Just think about it like this. If it's gonna suck the oil pan dry, that's basically saying you're putting 7 quarts of oil at the top of the engine. Like, bro, come on, that's really not likely to happen, you know. But yeah, this is what I'm going with. Now I'm going to do more research on this oil pump, and, you know, just give you guys a better and more valid reason, other than the facts that I have now, as to why I'm running this. And that will probably be in another episode. So I just want to say, appreciate you guys for watching. That's gonna be it for this. And when I do more research, I will bring more info to you guys. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.